all gone to hell. Residents trapped in homes by blazes, 17 infernos ravaging the state. What an extraordinary story. Parnell, I don't know if you've been following this, but the vision, it's been described as apocalyptic. There's 17 in New South Wales alone. There's reports that there are people that are actually trapped in their homes. There's been people that have been injured. It's actually been described as unprecedented. What do you make of all this?
It really is quite scary, actually. It's very close to Sydney at the moment, and these are areas which are highly populated. So I mean, this is terrifying. Of course, it's very warm and dry in Sydney today, and it's been very windy, which I suppose has really fanned it up. It is just, I mean, it's a concern. Like we are in a position of not having had enough time to backburn, I suppose, and now we're, this is Australia.
We're paying the price, and the conditions are just so dry. Mike, the footage is rather extraordinary. I think one thing to keep in mind is there's 1,000 firefighters in this state alone who are out there. They're fighting the blazes right now. They're not stopping. Our thoughts should be with them as well as the people that were forced to leave their homes, Mike.
Oh, indeed. It's so very unpredictable dealing with those fires. But the proliferation is what I think really deserves more investigation. But I know how scary they can be. I was a farm kid and I remember fighting bushfires. I remember one of the tragedies of the district was a young woman, she's only about 19 or 20, engaged to be married, and her fiancé was killed fighting a fire, and that's life on the land. That's the way they see it. But we have so many happening all at the same time. Really, there does deserve to be money spent in investigating why this has been the case.
Yeah, and why we're at a situation where it's so unprecedented. Now, Claire, the Daily Telly, your masthead, thanks for joining us, by the way. Sorry you're a little bit late. But your masthead, you've done it up sensationally. Can you tell me a little bit about what's the mood there in Canberra? I know it's not as bad here in New South Wales, but how are people feeling when they're seeing this kind of coverage?
Well, the thing, as you say, that's so shocking about the fires these fires in particular, is just how close they are to very densely populated areas. We saw images earlier today of the skies turned completely orange, and it's definitely a matter of deep concern for, I think, anyone in the area, but also down here in Canberra, where, of course, we're so early in the season. This isn't normal by any stretch, so it's definitely a concern.